EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Set, 180. Watching you five. Let's go. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
King.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 41 yards.
Topper!
1st down, Mayfield. Flushed out right. His body, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his back.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Here we go. Set. 90 Wolf. Recon 132 fighter. Big grip.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Henry. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
To throw is Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And he will have the 1st down as he's up to his 17-yard line.
Down. 10-2 stop.
And the Titans' 1st down.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Used to have a coach who used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Got a man, it's Brown. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meeting with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Hey, watch it, watch it. '53's the mic. 53's the mic. Hey, Sam on. Ready, ready.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. It's T.J. Carey who picked it. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Throwing on second down. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Get ready. Get ready. Real.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll actually lose about 7 yards on the return, but they have possession of the football on the turnover.
61, matchbox right. Roll out.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Rolling to his left. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play.
Ready. Hey, we got Christone travel. 53. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Now Tannehill, it's caught, and it's 8-0. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Let's go.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. From the gun, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Here we go. Jam it. Hey, we're 33. I got it.
A toss play to Chubb. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So the penalty certainly helps him out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Play fake. Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep. Middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It's a gain of 35. Mayfield on first down. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A 5-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2.
Pistol. 54. Hey, seam 6.
Here's Mayfield. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, here's Henry. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Olivier Vernon on the tackle. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
All tied up, 8 apiece with 2 minutes on the clock.
Ready.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Here's Tannehill. He gets it to Humphries. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They see got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans have taken the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Coming to you. 53's the mic. Now. 53's the mic. All day, part. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Come to my world. Hey, exit. Come to my world. Now.
Throwing again is Tannehill. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Kings. Hey, Foxtrot.
A first down throw for Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Hey, shoot stuff. Any weapon. Hey, lock it. Under 10. Under 10. 5. 5. Let's go.
On first down, Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Tannehill throwing again. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Denzel Ward, Pro Bowler as a rookie, there to bat that one away. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let's go, let's go.
Big grip.
To the air again, Tannehill. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Joe Schobert able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This is taken at his 4. Touchdown, Titans. Call that a 96-yard house call on the kick return. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. With those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Chubb with a first down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
It's a pickup of 3.
Hey, Wahoo! I got.
They run it again with Chubb. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mayfield toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Set, 220.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Watch it.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
Set, 180.
58, come on.
Hey, tighten down. There you go. You got
58 to Mike, 58.
up, left. And let's pin them in. Watch out.
A give running right is Chubb. Finding some room at midfield. A big play that time out of Chubb. 43 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Mayfield looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And that'll bring up second down. Well, you got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still 7 yards to go. Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. CD, that call, it took some guts. It's not like they were at the 1-yard line. They had some distance to go.
They certainly did, and, you know, a lot of people might say that's fly by the seat of your pants type of coaching, but it's also sending a message out there. We're going to be unpredictable. You can't prepare for anything with us. You never know which way we're going to go. We zig, you zag.
And now some serious opening drive momentum. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. He'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Montgomery. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Check three, check three.
At the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Trubisky. He finds Robinson. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Allen Robinson, 66 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7. Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He finds Beckham complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. Mayfield down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run it here with Hunt. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
From the 44, Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long.
Alert, 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 alert.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a 1st down.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. Taken from just outside the 30. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bears take over.
1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
The 20. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
132 fighter.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Touchdown, defense.
Brings up 2nd and goal at their 1-yard line.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our... And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears have taken the lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately... Would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check 20. Run.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
You don't want no problem.
Throwing, Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. That goes for a gain of 31.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. Mayfield finding Beckham. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Khalil Mack picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on first down, Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Hey, Haywood.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So on 4th down, out comes the Browns kicker, Austin Seibert. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Point it right.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
General West.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an alley to run. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
at the 30-yard line.
Red, go 58's the mic. Hey, let's get that ball, D. 58's the mic.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Red, 80 weapon.
Slam. Switch. Check.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Alert! 6-6, bullet high.
Check 3. 53, check 53.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, ball.
Rush in.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. He's going to loft one deep left side here. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Hey, alert 33.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down again. Khalil Mack. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
SOS.
Red,
Mike, 53. 53, Mike. I'm
Now Trubisky. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Adam Shaheen there to make the grab. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Bears 21, Browns 7. Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own
The Browns drive about to get started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 1st and 10, Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
1st down, Cleveland.
58, Mike. Watch the screen. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Pistol.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Let's go.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, Alpha.
Mayfield with it once more. Throw left side complete. That's Hunt. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Mayfield. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Mayfield to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Eddie Jackson picks him. And a short return to the 6-yard line.